gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, me sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Déjame decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, today's show is going to be an interesting one because we have a lot of talking points, and we all know that we're now in the international break where players go back to their national team to participate in one national team football, the others. And Nigeria is preparing to take on Iran tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one because a lot of Nigerian fans are not actually happy, but I think this one will just keep us busy instead of watching other nations play. At least we have our own match to watch tomorrow. That one will be happening tomorrow in Turkey, and it will be taking place by 4 p.m. Nigeria time. A lot of players already in the camp. I gave us the players already in camp last time when we were on the show, and it's the camp is fully bubbling, and I think we will see what Rachel may just do this time around. A lot of news from the camp, especially the fact that they'll be taking on it's a 4-nation tournament, so we'll be playing 2 games. We'll be taking on tomorrow. We'll be taking on Iran. And then on Tuesday, where we'll also play another important game. I'll give you all of that later, much on the show. But some of those names that have been mentioned, 2 new players or some new players in camp, especially Yirasaw, where a lot of people have been talking about him. Because he's one of the new players in camp. We'll just see what Coach Eric Chell will do with these boys, especially the fact that players like Victor Osimhen will not be in this one. And one thing I am so happy about is because it has been like when there is no Victor Osimhen in our team, the team normally suffers. So this time we have every time. It's not a major competition where we test many players, test some players, test strikers, test midfielders, and test people in different areas without that pressure of wanting to lose. I think that is the great thing about this, and I want to at least praise the NFF on this one. So people are already complaining that we shouldn't be playing teams like Iran and others, Iran and Jordan and others, but I will say this is what we need right now. We need to just take it cool and use this to prepare for the next AFCON. All right. Other things to discuss before we go into that is our main topic of discussion today. We are discussing Chelsea. Today, I want the Chelsea fans to gather. I want to talk about you today. Okay. There is this news coming up that the Chelsea board are gradually, of course, they have put their faith in Liam Rosinho that he's going to stay to the end of the season. But there is also this rumor going on that the board are gradually taking a closer look at Como's manager in the person of Cesc Fabregas. And I am here to ask the Chelsea fan and other fans also, will it be a good idea or a bad idea to bring Fabregas to Chelsea, or let Chelsea just continue building the project with Liam Rosinho? That is our topic of discussion on the show today. Okay. That is the topic of discussion on the show. But before we go into all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. WBA regular heavyweight champion Murat Gassiev has admitted he is not ruling out an upset when rising British-Nigerian star Moses Itaoma takes on American contender Jermaine Franklin in Manchester on Saturday, warning that the heavyweight division has a way of producing surprises. Gassiev, who holds the WBA regular title, a secondary belt to the WBA Super Championship held by Oleksandr Usyk, is ranked directly above Otema in the WBA rating, meaning a fight between the two could be on the cards if the 21-year-old come through unscratched. Promoter Frank Warren believes Itaoma can challenge for a world title before the end of 2026, while his son Francis Warren has compared the young star to Lionel Messi, Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods, saying he will go down as one of the sporting greats. Iran defender Hossein Albagoy has expressed confidence in his team's readiness ahead of the international friendly against Nigeria. The Super Eagles are scheduled to face the World Cup-bound Asian side on Friday in Antalya, Turkey, in what is expected to be a keenly contested encounter. Speaking ahead of the game, Albagoy highlighted the team's strong preparation and positive atmosphere in camp, stressing their determination to deliver good results. The defender also emphasized the importance of the fixture as part of Iran's build-up towards the World Cup, noting that the team is fully focused on achieving positive outcomes. He further dismissed concerns about the team's fitness, insisting that all players have maintained a high level of professionalism despite recent challenges. And back to our topic of discussion. The managerial merry-go-round is spinning faster than a prime Cesc Fabregas through ball, with whispers growing louder that Chelsea may be looking for a fresh direction at the end of the season. A familiar face has emerged as a shocking front-runner to take the reins at the bridge. We are talking about a man who won it all in blue, a man who in just 2 seasons have transformed Como from Serie B hopeful to the very brink of Champions League qualification. His brand of football, progressive, possession heavy, fearless with youth. It's a philosophy that has the hierarchy at the bridge, and reportedly even the heavyweights at Manchester City sitting up and taking notice. But the big question remains, is it too soon? Is the sentimental pull of a club legend blinding us to the risks of a young manager? Or is Fabregas truly the tactical heir to Pep Guardiola's throne? Tonight, we want to hear from you. Should Fabregas be a serious consideration if the Chelsea job becomes available? or he is the when it becomes available? Is he the magic the Blue needs to find their identity again, or is this a gamble the club can't afford to take right now? That is the question on the show today. Should Chelsea consider Cesc Fabregas if that job at Chelsea becomes available, or this is just a gamble that Chelsea cannot afford right now? The number we are not wasting time. The number to call on the show is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. You can also comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'll be here to read your comments live. Hello.
Hello, Benny Kuji.
Hello, good evening and welcome to the show.
Yes, you are on to the head of state, calling from Imandapo.
Okay, can you give us your full name?
Mike Cesc.
Okay, head of state, you can go on.
Yes, for me, whether Fabregas come or you join Vincent Company, Chelsea have a lot of problems to solve. Because they're confident in that team, people who are managing the team. Even Thomas Tuchel did not deliver Chelsea. Who do you think will come and then deliver that team? Let them give somebody time, and then you know what that person needs. If a coach is a coach that needs players, you know that, yes, you afford players for that coach, and then see what the coach will do. But Fabregas will come, and then in a moment, they will send him away. So I don't think Fabregas will deliver Chelsea.
So for you, Fabregas will remain at Comos, and Chelsea should remain with Liam Rossini.
No, Fabregas will come so that he will appear in the big team Chelsea, so that he will say out his name. But he will not do something bigger than how Chelsea is now.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to understand you right now. You mean no matter what happens, no matter the coach Chelsea brings, they are not going to do anything. That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, because the confidence in the management is not enough.
Okay.
Giving coaches time to know what is good for their team, the confirmation.
Okay.
Information to use.
I understand you now. All right, thanks for that one, head of state. Okay, he has made his point. He's saying that no matter what Chelsea does, no matter the coach they bring, the management is the problem. I think that's what he's trying to say. Hello.
Hello. A very good evening to you, Uncle Benny Kuji.
Speedy welcome to the show.
MC Oliver Nyike, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports. In Abenga here, na lady.
Okay, Busy Brain, go on. You are a Chelsea fan, so I really want to hear from you.
Yes. No. For me, as a fan of Chelsea, I would say you will just bring a coach, which I've not seen the person or the coach performance. Up to my satisfaction, I will say no. A coach like Fabregas.
Have you not seen the performance of Fabregas?
No. As a player, I've seen that, but as a coach, I've not seen him lift any trophy as a coach. So.
Okay, I will not wait. Okay. Let me give you what some of his thing. He took that Comos from Serie B to Serie A, and now
yes, I know.
And now they are among the top 5 in the Italian league, and the second highest scoring side in Italy.
I'm aware of that very well, but he has not handled a big team before. That is the point or the angle I'm coming for. You know, Chelsea is not just a small club.
So like if you say he has not handled a big team, where should he go and handle a big team?
You know, you need to start from somewhere before coming to a big team like Chelsea. So you cannot someone like that. I know he will do it, but he will not be perfect. So Chelsea need a very experienced, very perfect young someone that will calm the player, will settle them down, will do the needful. Not just a coach that will just come and be coaching, but a coach that will come and deliver. That is what Chelsea need at the moment.
Okay, what you mean that Chelsea need an experienced
Yes,
coach, someone that has been in that job for long.
Yes, someone has been in the business for quite a decade of time. That is what Chelsea needs. Not just someone who is just coming into the business.
So where would you see such coach? Is it Zinedine Zidane that you're looking for?
No, we still have a lot of them, and the likes of Pep Guardiola
already taken with Manchester City.
Yes, so likes of Zidane and some of them. So even Manuel
Pellegrini.
Exactly, yes. So those experienced coaches, if they can come, they will at least do things in Chelsea.
Okay.
You remember when Antonio Conte was in Chelsea? At least Chelsea, they perform very well because he's an experienced coach. So these are the kind of coaches in need, not just a young coach that is just coming up.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, Busy Brain, a Chelsea fan, he's saying that Chelsea doesn't need those trials and errors again. That's not what Chelsea needs right now. Chelsea need an experienced coach, a coach that will come, gather the squad together, talk to the squad, and from that experience, they will always learn from him. Hello?
Hello. Good evening. Benny Kuji, the sport analyst of Africa.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm John Joe Anduna calling from Yellowwater.
Okay, Anduna, you're welcome to the show. Anduna, talk to us.
You know this radio, we have this problem here. That is why I cannot follow up. I'm following your time to time, which is I have the time off my head. When it is your time, I follow up. That is why I keep asking the question of the day every time.
Okay, no problem. I can tell you the question of the day. There's this rumor that Chelsea are looking at Como's manager, Cesc Fabregas, that, of course, they have said they are going to stick with Leandro Rossini to the end of the season. But there's a possibility that at the end of the season, they may bring on Como's manager, Cesc Fabregas, to take over from Rossini. And I'm asking, should Chelsea be going for such coach like Fabregas, although he has performed very well in Italy, or should it's a risk for Chelsea?
Yes, Fabregas is a good player ever he played in Chelsea and his other team. I watch all his performances. So such player, he have experience in this time to come to Chelsea and perform. And I think Fabregas will do more better than this one is happening now. The experience of this one is too low. You look at you find out that big team like Chelsea are going down to the level that they cannot play even Europa. I couldn't imagine. I'm a Man U fan, but I imagine how where Chelsea are going. I imagine. So
for you think Fabregas will even do better than the current Chelsea manager, Leandro Rossini?
Yes, Fabregas will do more better than this young man.
Okay.
And of course.
Thanks very much, Andona.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I expect.
Okay. I think you've made your point known. Like we said, is it a risk that Chelsea is taking? Fabregas is currently the coach of Como, and they are fourth on the Serie A from Serie B. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. How is it?
I'm good. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Lady Odon calling from Bakara.
Okay, Odon, go on.
Thank you. As for me, I never see the Fabregas doing well in Chelsea. So let us not conclude first. Let him come and give his results first.
So for you, before he comes, let's take this. Let's agree. Is it a good decision for him to come? That is the question.
Every coach, if his dream come true to coach a big team, so if he decides to come Chelsea, then as for him, it is it is better decision for him. But as for me, he would have waited. He's do either a year or 2 more years in Como before deciding to choose a big club. But nevertheless, let's see how he will do in Chelsea.
All right. All right. Thanks for that one.
Welcome.
Okay, for him, he's saying that Fabregas should be patient with Comos and maybe 2 more seasons with Comos, and then he can take that decision to go out to a bigger club. Like I told you, right now, as of this match, Fabregas has Como sitting on the 4th position in the Serie A, ahead of giants like Juventus and Roma. And his formation is actually working, the 4-2-3-1 system that gives players freedom to actually play what they want to play. Hello?
Talk to me now, Mr. Ben.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Benny.
I'm listening. Go on. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Evening, Kenneth calling from airport.
Kenneth, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How is work?
I'm good, thank you.
Well done.
Okay,
Mr. Benny, yes, I was listening to some points then. I had to cut myself off to attend to something. But at least the little I heard, I think I was able to hear Vivid Brain and Mr. Odon, who just spoke now. So I think from what I heard the 2 of them talk about, they are kind of disagreeing for Fabregas to be appointed manager of Chelsea.
Chelsea, yes.
So for me, I will maybe disagree with them. I mean, I think it's high time we football fans and the football world tends to give opportunity to young managers. Because if they are not giving that opportunity, nobody will ever know about them. Pep Guardiola that all of us think about today was not known.
At all.
It's because Barcelona took that gamble with him. Barcelona took the gamble with him, giving him the job of FC Barcelona from La Masia. From there, he made his name that he is today. He made himself to be who he is today. Mikel Arteta, who we are all talking about today at Arsenal, was never a coach anywhere. He was just an assistant under Pep Guardiola when he was appointed manager of Arsenal. And Fabregas here, we are talking about a manager who took a team in the 2nd division of Italian football to the top tier of Italian football, and imagine where they are on the
4th
table.
position and second in the highest goal scoring chart in
What that tells you that he won't maybe do even better at Chelsea, because at Chelsea there are better finances at Chelsea where he will be supported. So why not give him the chance and see what? It's better to give chance to somebody and see maybe if he performs well or not before maybe we start calling for his head. For me, I believe if he's given that opportunity, he will even do better than what he's doing at Como right now.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks for that for that one.
You're welcome.
Okay. That is the view of Kenneth. He's saying that coaches, young coaches should be given that privilege to express themselves. If not, they won't. You won't even hear about them. Hello.
Yeah, you are speaking with Donatus Smith from Inanda.
Okay, Donatus, you're welcome to the show. Go on.
I think Fabregas should be given chance to coach at Chelsea because he is doing excellently well at Como. So I think he will do perfectly at Chelsea.
All right. So why do you think that he will do well? He will perform well at Chelsea.
I think he has knowledge about the things.
Oh, your network. Your network seems. Sorry, your network seems to be very, very bad. So the system will just cut you off automatically. Sorry about that. But I get your point. You are trying to say that Fabregas should be given that job at Chelsea. Let's just take maybe one last call and then we'll call it a day. Hello.
Hello, Benny Kuji.
Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the show.
Sylvester from North Bank.
Okay, Sylvester, a very quick one.
Okay, I want to give you an example of Zinedine Zidane. He has never been a coach before. He was assisting the former coach of Madrid. That was this man. I forgot his
Ancelotti.
name now, anyway. Not Ancelotti. He was during the time of the former coach of Liverpool, who took their first Champions League. Oh, forget. Anyway.
Is it Rafael Benitez?
Benitez, exactly so. Rafael Benitez. Zidane was his assistant. As soon as he sailed from Madrid, now the Madrid management took Zidane up. Surprisingly, Zidane now become the well-known coach that the whole world is looking for.
3 Champions League, back to back.
Yes! He has never won. He has never coached any club as a manager, but he started with Madrid and he performed wonder. Now, the issue of Cesc Fabregas, we are talking. He has been a player in Chelsea. You know the Chelsea foundation and all about them.
All right.
So nobody can tell. We can come to Chelsea and perform that kind of wonderful thing.
All right. Thanks for that one.
That is my own case.
All right. Thanks for that one. Okay. I think he's saying the same thing. Not the same thing everybody's saying, but what he feels that Chelsea should actually go for Cesc Fabregas. I think this is the much we can take on the show. Let's just give you some matches that will be played tomorrow in the 10 international friendlies. Like we told you, that Nigeria will be taking on Iran, Austria and Ghana, and then England, Uruguay, Argentina, Mauritania, and then Morocco, Ecuador, Spain will be also taking on Serbia. But for today, I think the international match, the one international match everybody want to watch will be Brazil versus France. That would be a very interesting international match. I think this is the much we can take on the show on Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I'll see you next time. From me to you, God bless your heart. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Me duele verte llorar, oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores, dame una oportunidad, él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador, juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no, cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor, yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Shia Higen Kawa Tankaraha.